Hi, welcome to yoga. This is going to be an active practice, so we're going to start in sun salutations. Inhale and exhale. Support that back. Feet parallel. Drop the head. Flat back inhale. Exhale down again. We're going to drive that right leg back to runner's lunge. Keep breathing. Breathe. And let's lower that knee. Come up, inhale, exhale, go a little deeper. Knee can be over the toe in this pose, just a nice deep stretch. And let's come down, hands down, plank. Let's do some baby push-ups. Just for fun, because we're here. Why not? Knees down, baby chaturanga. Let's come to Sphinx pose. You can do upward dog. You can do cobra. I'm going to do Sphinx. Hands by your chest, downward dog. If you can't completely flatten your back, bend your knees. If you can't have your heels on the ground, bend your knees and focus on a flat back. Let's come back to runner's lunge. On the right side. Push off the back foot and forward fold, flat back. Exhale, round again. Flat back all the way up, hinge. Arms high and prayer. Other side, inhale, exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Left leg back to a lunge. Make sure that knee and ankle are above each other, hands are flat. Let's go ahead and make sure your neck is stretched out, shoulders are back. Let's lower that knee, toes flat, come up, exhale a little bit deeper. This should feel really good. Breathe into it. All right, let's come back down to plank, little baby push-ups, knees down, baby chaturanga, come to upward dog, cobra, or Sphinx. I'm in Sphinx. These are all variations. Always do what's best for your body. Yoga should never be a big strain, just kind of pushing. Okay, downward dog. Let's walk the dog, get a calf stretch. As we started with our left leg back, we're going to raise the left leg, bring it forward. Roll on the ball of the foot to push off. Don't push off from your toes. Come back to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, flat back, hinge all the way up to prayer. And you should feel a lot of energy stirred up right now. All right, let's open up to warrior one. Check that back foot. It should be at like a 45-degree angle to protect the knee. You want the ankle and the knee and the toes to kind of be in alignment. Hips forward. Now we're going to really open the hips to warrior two. Wider stance. Make sure your tailbone's down. Arms kind of reaching opposite ways. Make sure the shoulders aren't up around the ears. The gaze is down the middle finger on the front hand. Let's reverse on an exhale. Just do a little flow. Some movement and some stretch. Back to neutral. Let's come to the opposite side. I'm going to lift that right foot and drop it back to see how wide our warrior one should be. Adjust as necessary. Make sure those hips are like headlamps. They're facing forward. Our hips aren't open yet until warrior two. You can keep your hands in prayer, or you can have them parallel up. Open a little wider to warrior two. Go a little deeper. Make sure that tailbone is tucked, tummy tight. And let's reverse it. On each stretch, exhale, and exhaling over the top. Back to warrior two. All right, let's come to center. Bring the feet in, a little closer, toes out. We're going to do goddess warrior. Roll the wrist down towards the back. Drop the head. Pull up from the earth. All the energy way above you. Roll the wrist back behind your back. Gather, pulling the energy from the earth. Again, 2 more times. Grab, drop that head, roll it back. Here we come. Look up and roll the wrist. Round, down, pull, and prayer. Nice, really pretty. All right, let's do triangle. Not quite as wide as warrior two. You're like in a tunnel. So you don't want your body to be forward or back. It's just perfectly to the side. Don't rest your hand on the knee. Have it below your knee or above your knee. Inhale, come up. Let's switch sides. Remember that one foot is like 20 degrees. Exhale, come to the side, perfectly to the side. It's a dynamic stretch. It looks simple, but there's a lot going on in the body. Inhale when you come up. And let's bring our feet together. Let's do some balance poses. Tree, we're just shifting our weight to the left, lifting the right. Keep your toe on the ground. If you keep your toe on the ground and you raise your hands, you can close your eyes, but never close your eyes if your foot is off the ground. But if you have both feet on the ground, this is a great balancing posture to be aware of your body and in your body with your eyes closed and no external stimulation. Again, we're going to plant that. If you want to do a balance pose, that's fine, and lift it, but keep your eyes open. But I'm just doing the toes on the ground and my eyes closed. All right, gently come out of it. Now let's prepare for tree pose off the ground. Storms of Life. It's one of my favorites. I learned it in an outdoor yoga class in Boise, Idaho. And she did the storms of life and had us really notice how anchored we are. Because in yoga, if we have these little analogies that help us move through the world in a little more calm way, a more anchored and grounded way, that's where the real benefits come from. And the storms of life. And your tree. Very nice. All right, coming back to neutral. Let's prepare for eagle. Cross the arms. You can sit back, or you can twist first. Notice that I put the leg over that matches the underarm, so that leg and arm could touch each other. That's how you know which leg to cross. You You can put your toe on the opposite side to help balance you. You can do a complete twist, which I cannot do, but it's definitely a goal. Let's try the other side. Sometimes I have a hard time remembering which is which. All right, complete twist, seated, and the opposite leg over the knee. Now, as you're sitting in this, try to lift your fingers to the sky, but keep your shoulder blades down. Keep your shoulders in their sockets. Gently unwind. This quad stretch is a precursor to the dancer, where you'd push your hand back into your thing. Today we're just going to hold it here. You can do dancer if you want. Continue the balance, squeeze your knee to your chest. Keep that core engaged. We're breathing, but we're keeping the core engaged. We're going to open it to the side. Good job. Right, weight to the left. Grab the right foot. Try to get that knee pointed down to the ground. Counterbalance with that arm. Do dancer if you want. Still working on our balance. Pull that knee up to your chest. You're going to anchor that knee into your right hand to open it. You're going to use the opposite hand to counterbalance. Remember, our feet are always engaged. They can be flexed, they can be pointed, but just keep them engaged. No floppy feet, no floppy fish on the end of our feet. All right, let's do the Hindi squat. Using those arms to push our knees out. Trying to get our back as flat as possible, our neck long, our shoulders down. We never want to have shoulders as earrings. You want to always keep pushing them down. Wide-legged seated pose. Just going for a flat back. If you're really flexible and you can go flat and you can go all the way down, but if you're going to round, let's just stay flat. You'll feel the stretch and you'll stay in better alignment. You can twist to the left. And gently walk to the right, twist. Center. And I just demonstrated what you don't want to do. Just hinge from the hips. If you round a little bit, that's okay, but you're really trying to get that hinge and that flat back. All right, let's bring it into cobblers. We're going to put our hands through. This feels amazing on the upper back. Use those fingers to pull out as far as possible away from your legs. And you'll really feel that stretch. Remember, we're always breathing deep into our belly. Let's pull the left leg in, and let's hook and twist. Throughout our days, we don't give our spine enough love and attention. Our spines love to move and twist and bend and rotate to keep them nice and healthy. Opposite side. Keep breathing. All right, let's release. And we're going to go into boat pose. So get on your sit bones, bring the knees up, back flat. You can straighten if you want. But we're going to do mini pulses. Really engaging that core. It's not common in yoga to engage the core. They really like a soft belly with lots of breath. But I always like to throw in just a little bit extra. Because a strong core is also very foundational to good health and healthy aging. All right, let's bring it up. Let's go to hands and knees. Everything in alignment, hips and knees, shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Cat-cow on your own breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, arch. Inhale and exhale, your own timing. To remember which is which, I think of blowing my back up like the cat. And now we're going to do the wild animal, the snaking, the twisting, the turning, the bending the elbows, the really getting in there. Let's go back to child's pose. This is just a nice stretch. You can also stay in child's pose. Back to hands and knees, opposite arm. Thread it through, back into child's pose. The bottom arm is facing the ceiling. The hand is facing the ceiling. Cheek is on the floor. Right, let's come up. Just breathing, opening the chest. Let's move and rotate to our back, rolling down. Arms to the side. Right leg in, left leg extended. Rolling out the hip. Breathing. If you have a strap, you can use a strap. I'm going to demonstrate without the strap. Grab where you can, your ankle, calf, thigh. Keep breathing. Make sure that hip is on the ground opposite way. Even as you go across your body, make sure that right hip is still glued to the ground. Your other arm is acting as a counterbalance. Switch sides open. Again, both hips stay on the ground. Your non-working leg is engaged and grounded and solid, and that hip is flat. Come back to center, pull your knee in, and let's switch sides. Roll the hip. Stretch to the sky. Bring it towards your head if you can. If you can keep everything in alignment, your base leg flat and down and your hips grounded, you can pull that leg towards you. But form always comes before trying to force anything. Open it up. and go across your body. Make sure those feet are engaged, flexed, pointed. Remember, both hips stay on the ground. Don't roll to the opposite side towards your leg. All right, let's bring them in. We're going to prepare to roll up to shoulder stand. So be on your toes, legs parallel, little roll up, grab your low back, really settle in there, make sure you're nice and stable. Neck is as long as possible. Little crunch. And then feet to the sky. And really, if you can go up so that your shoulders, hips, and ankles are right above each other, I do a little modified version. You can do a plow over your head, knees to ears, and then gently release. Inversions are really, really good for you. It brings a lot of blood, moving the opposite direction up into the head and the brain. It's good for youthfulness. So whenever you can be upside down, definitely do that. And obviously we're just ending with some twists, some simple, easy twists. Coming into bridge pose. Heels near your bum, feet parallel, knees parallel. Inhale. Clasping the hands if that's easy. Heels on the ground. Keep really squeezing that bum up. Try to keep that neck long and a lot of space between your shoulder and your ear. Inhale, come up again. Don't let those knees splay out. It's really tempting. That's what they naturally want to do. Lower onto the arms, little baby massage, release, bring the knees in. Come to happy baby. Corners of your mouth to your ears because we're happy babies. Rocking, whatever feels comfortable. Gently release. Bring the knees down. And we're going to prepare for Shavasana. Our legs are straight down from our body. Our arms are near our body. Our palms are up. Our neck is long. And then our breathing just relaxes. We're not doing any deep breaths. We're just breathing regular. And we just take a mental picture, starting with our feet, just moving slowly up our legs to our hips, our tummy and our chest, just checking in, making sure nothing's binding or tight or tense. Our arms relax even further into the ground. Our throat, our tongue unhooks from the roof of our mouth. All the muscles in our face just kind of melt, and our eyes go deeper into their sockets, and any last tension goes out through the ends of our hair. And this is the point of yoga, this pose, this place, this state of being that we try to go to again and again. All right, let's bring life back into our bodies by wiggling our fingers and our toes. You can gently bring your arms above your head. Switch to your right or left side. In a fetal position, head resting on the arm. When you're ready, use the opposite arm to push up to easy seated pose. However you are going to cross your legs, do the opposite. We always want to be in balance, so always try to do the opposite of what you normally do. Thanks for being here. Good job. Namaste.